2021 latest survival gear that survivalists and preppers need for their bug-out bag. 2020 has been the year that we've all coped up in our houses, and now it's about time we all try to harness our inner wilderness explorer. Hey everybody, welcome to the world of Wizard of Tech. Today we're going to go over the 2021 latest survival gear that survivalists and preppers need for their bug-out bag. Make sure to watch until number 1 because it's one of the most amazing survival gear for your bug-out bag I've ever seen. Number 1. Bug-Out Bag Backpack. You ever wonder what makes Dora such a great explorer? Well, the secret lies in her back, literally. And even though we don't quite have a backpack as magical as hers, we do have something close. The Bug-Out Bag Backpack. What is described to be a prepper's best friend, this bad boy can hold every little quintessential thing you need, from your cute fuzzy socks to your big survival tents. These backpacks are designed for durability, versatility, and reliability. It boasts spaciousness and comfort. This video isn't sponsored or anything. We should be though, but a bug-out backpack that Taliesin Survival recommends is the Rush 72 Tactical Backpack. Large style 58602 double tap. That was a handful to say, but so are the things that can fit in this thing. Second on our list, solar panel. Nowadays, with all our gadgets and gizmos, we're all very reliant on our technology to give us some sort of convenience. Maps, cameras, and communications are now condensed into what we call a cell phone, and stuff such as heaters, fans, or the like can now be powered by technology, which only enhances the camping experience. With that being said, it's important that we have a handy solar panel with us, so we were able to power those devices and prevents us from being one of those underprepared campers to lay on the ground cold or hot and without communication from the outside world. But of course, to each their own. Number 3. Life Straw Personal Water Filter. Fun fact for you guys, generally a human can survive without food and water for about 8 to 21 days and about 2 months if they have enough water intake, which means that we need more water than we do food. In the event that you get lost in the wilderness without food or water, this little device might save your life. The Life Straw Personal Water Filter is just like a straw, except that it is capable of removing over 99% of all waterborne contaminants and pathogens from up to 1,000 liters of water. Before you guys replace it though, that's enough drinking water to last an individual up to 5 years. Not to mention it's durable, lightweight, and fortunately very affordable. When the going gets tough, all it takes is for you to stick this baby in any sort of water and you're good to go. It might not taste as good as a smoothie, but it's better than dehydration. Number 4. Power Bank. Here's a survival gear that is a follow-up on the second one. Like I've mentioned before, we need something to keep our devices in check, and if you're planning to trek or explore a bit and leave the campsite, a power bank is a must for all your charging needs. Get that power, my guy. Number 5. Protective Face Mask. Now, you must be sick of having to wear masks all day when you're in the city, but unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 restrictions, you'll need to cover up. But apart from that though, masks protect you from airborne particles and are especially helpful when you're allergic to dust and the like. When you're out traversing though through the woods, it'd be very wasteful to use surgical masks, so make sure to grab yourself a nice, comfy, and reusable protective face mask, preferably sports masks, so that it'll be easy to breathe in. Number 6. Thermarest Mondo King 3D Self-Inflating Foam Camping Mattress. Next on our list is the last part of the day, the sleeping gear. Like its name, this Thermarest Mondo King mattress is self-inflating and will probably save you much time. Not to mention, it weighs a mere 16 ounces, has a foam core that gives off warmth even in temperatures below 0, is spacious, and includes a stuffed sack with easy carry handle. Although it is quite costly, it's definitely an investment because, well, don't we all need a good night's sleep? This sleeping gear is also recommended by Taliesin Survival and is a top-tier sleeping bag. Number 7. Dehydrated Meals. We've all talked about the importance of hydration, but when it comes to meals, we actually recommend them dehydrated. In survival or camping situations, you're pretty much asked whether you prefer it good or easy. And though we'd all say both when it comes to food, just pick easy. Dehydrated meals have evolved far more than just beef jerky. They now have full course meals and even vegetarian and gluten-free options. So if you're ever in the crossroads of what kind of food to bring, don't hesitate to grab those dehydrated food kits just in case. These stuff have long shelf lives, so if you have any leftovers, just keep them for your next adventures. Now, who knew you could have a beef stew dehydrated meal? I'll stop talking about it because it's actually making me quite hungry. Let's wrap it up, shall we? Oh, now I want to wrap. Number 8. Surefire D3 Feet Flashlight. There's a reason God created light on the first day, and let me just say you're no God, that's for sure. So grab yourself your own pair of flashlights just in case. Survivalist Travis McGill highly recommends Surefire flashlights because he says, and I quote, "They're virtually indestructible." Apparently, the durability of these flashlights cannot be underestimated because Thomas Coyne says these were actually specially designed to be used as self-defense weapons. To get you started on the hunt for the perfect flashlight, why don't you go ahead and check out the Surefire D3 Feet? But if you're on a budget and find it hard to squeeze in such a luxury flashlight, any source of light will do. Even a keychain. Just make sure it's reliable, durable, and preferably has an on button so that even if you don't have your hands on it, you'll have light. Leatherman Multi-Tool. You don't go out of combat without a weapon the same way you shouldn't go out in the wilderness empty-handed. We're not just talking about a handy pocket knife here, but an actual multi-tool, and the general consensus agree that the Leatherman is the way to go. This small tool of wonder will gravely affect the way your adventure goes as it prepares you for whatever lies ahead. Whether it's a bottle opener or a plier, you need these. The Leatherman multi-tools got them all. It might not be Dora's magical backpack, but it'll do. Number 9, Paracord. We're not talking about just any type of string or rope. When you guys go camping or exploring, whatever that may be, you'll definitely need one of these things. Anywho, the Paracord was originally made for suspension lines or parachutes, but is now used for general purposes. Imagine how strong this rope might be, seeing as it actually helps keep a little person falling from the sky safe. These things have multiple uses, from securing gear, camp cooking, first aid, and even to create an emergency shelter. In addition, if you unravel the cord, its many internal strands can actually be optimized for uses such as fishing, sewing, climbing, and etc. The recommended paracord weighs 550 pounds for heavy-duty use and weight. There's no need to walk on a tightrope when you've got this kind of rope. Number 10, Platypus Duo Lock Soft Bottle Collapsible Water Bottle. We've already discussed the massive importance of water in human survival, but before you carry on with your travels, it's advisable you prep yourself with lots of water. We're not waiting for dehydration, okay? Save some space in your bug-out bag for this collapsible water bottle. The Platypus Dual Lock Soft Bottle can carry up to 2 liters of water and has a wide opening that makes it easy to fill and clean. Its dual lock cap makes sure that your water is secure and to avoid leakages, not to mention it has some pretty cool and colorful designs. Number 11, UCO Stormproof Matches. Experts say that lighters are better than matches, but these waterproof matches are absolutely lit. Pun intended. Survivalist Thomas Coyne highly recommends and, in fact, only uses the UCO Stormproof matches. These matches are not only waterproof, but are windproof as well. It's durable and comes with a waterproof case. It comes in extended lengths to allow for added user safety. Legend has it, these matches can actually burn underwater. Isn't that amazing? So that's another thing to add to your checklist. To be fair, in case of emergencies, it's best to have both matches and lighters, and we'd also recommend that you acquaint yourself with basic fire safety, because you'd be surprised with how much reckless folks there are out there. Number 12, Flare Gun. If you're ever stuck in a situation where you're alone and can't contact anyone, then the flare gun will be your lifesaver. Although an emergency whistle would come in handy as well, a flare gun will have wider reach and it even doubles as a self-defense weapon. Apparently, it hurts to be shot with one of these bad boys, and so they're worth a reserve spot on your bug-out backpack. Number 13, First Aid Kit. All preppers should know that the first things you get in that bag is a handy first aid kit. Any first aid kit is good as long as it has all the necessary stuff for wounds, and Mike Glover adds that you should have a 30-day supply of over-the-counter medicines such as painkillers and flu meds. If you do have any prescription medications, make sure to rack a load of them. After all, it's better safe than sorry. And at number 14, Wayland Survival Kit. The last but especially not the least on our list is not just one survival gear, but a whole lot of them rolled into one. If you ever feel lazy when you shouldn't at all, but just in case, this Wayland Survival Kit will pull through for you. Although it's not as complete as the gear I've listed above, it does hold a bunch of stuff you'll need in your conquest, such as fixed blade knife, sheath, compass, wire saw, multi-card tool, emergency blanket, flashlight, signal mirror, fire starter, and a handy-dandy paracord. So if you're ever on a long hike and need a kit, then the Wayland Survival Kit might just be the one for you. And that's all for this video, and always put in mind this quote by Benjamin Disraeli: "I am prepared for the worst, but hope for the best." Set forth, my dear preppers, and keep prepped. Please remember to like this video, smash that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of interesting facts and discoveries on amazing future technology and innovations, new tech gadgets, and the best products trending now, and much more. Check out this video of my top 10 amazing future technology and machines used for mega projects and construction bag. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care.